arriba, arriba, abajo, nuevamente con una historia interesante. La vida de una música norteamericana que se enamoró de un gran violonchelista puertorriqueño, Cara Colón. Cara Colón, que adoptó el nombre de su marido en su nombre profesional como música. How do you feel in this moment here in our country?
Absolutely spectacular. The people that we have met over the past 5 years, we've formed beautiful friendships, and every time we return, it's like visiting family.
How do you feel with the violoncello? How do you feel? What is your relation between violoncello and Cara?
It is an instrument that I've played since I was a child, and now in adulthood, it is a wonderful vehicle and platform to travel the world, to meet new people, to communicate in a way that is beautiful and meaningful, that is something that we can all participate in. Whether we're musicians or we're in the audience, it's something that brings people together. And I love how being a cellist has allowed this opportunity.
What is your relation between the violoncello and the communication? What do you think you are communicated with the cello?
The human condition, the human experience, not waking up in the morning and brushing your teeth, but emotions that are deep down inside of us that we can experience when we go to a concert, when we play chamber music, when we play together, when I play with my husband or with artists that I just met today. I've never met them, yet we can sit down and we can have a conversation through music.
You play together with Emilio?
Yes.
And how do you feel when you play with Emilio?
It is something absolutely transcendent. It's not of this world. Sometimes I feel transported to something even more beautiful than this earth.
You go in a transportation. Where do you go in this transportation? Where do you go?
To emotions, to colors, to art, to things that words can't express.
You cannot express, but you can express with the cello.
Yes.
What do you like play with the cello?
What music?
Yes.
Oh, I love playing in an orchestra, and I also love playing in a chamber ensemble. I love the idea that many people can come together and play and create a powerful sound. And I also love the smaller ensembles where we can have a more intimate conversation.
When you make an ensemble, yes, with what instrument you like play? Piano, violin, what do you like?
My favorite, I think, would be maybe a string octet with 8 string players. I love the sound of that. And I also love a piano trio with violoncello and piano.
Okay.
Love those.
You are going to play here in our country this Saturday. What you are going to play?
The first piece that I will play will be with my husband, Emilio. We're performing the Vivaldi double cello concerto, which is for 2 solo cellos and the string section. So we'll get to hear just the sound of the strings by themselves. And then after that, I'm performing a very romantic, very beautiful piece by Edward Elgar called Salute d'Amour. Very appropriate as my husband's conducting, so.
Very interesting.
Yes.
And if you have a dream, where do you like play?
Where do I like to play?
If you have a dream.
I don't think any one space, but for instance, the new museum here, the intimacy of that, I love great big concert halls are fun and the energy of the audience, yes. But when you can actually see the faces of the audience in a space like this new building and the acoustic, that to me is very meaningful and touching.
Tell me about your daughter.
She is 7 years old.
Yes.
And
She like also the cello.
She loves the cello. Her favorite right now is piano. It's a little more simplistic at the beginning to start in creating a sound, but she loves the challenge, and it's fun to be able already to play with her. The two of us can play together.
You play the three together? Emilio,
and Cara, and her name is Clara Elise.
Clara Elise. Very interesting. Tell me, with the cello, you like play Barroco, you like play classical, where do you stay on Peter?
I don't know that I could ever choose a favorite. It's cleansing to play Baroque music. Classical is, maybe more with your head, and romantic music, the time period is more with your heart. And I don't know, I love them all.
You are more mathematical or a romantic musicer?
I think more romantic.
More romantic. And our Emilio?
Oh, I think he is romantic and passionate in any style of music.
In this river, if you have the possibility to play something, what are you playing here in the river, in the Rio Daule?
The piece that comes to mind for solo cello would be the piece that we just heard that Emilio was playing in the new museum, which is the first suite by Bach, the Prelude, which gives the feeling of the movement of the river.
Can you do that?
Maybe I can play a little bit.
Okay.
Anyway, the opening of this sounds like the river, right? The movement.
Very interesting. And what is your project? You are the wife from a cello player, you have a daughter, you have your life. What is your project?
My passion is our project in Puerto Rico, which is bringing music to communities throughout the island that don't have access to music, to the arts. So we bring artists from all over the world to Puerto Rico, and we go on tour. And we play in communities throughout the island for free. Everything we do is free. We do master classes for the students and do children's concerts and provide access to music.
And how was this experience? What is the reaction from these people, they in his life don't see a viola, a violoncello, a piano? What is the reaction? And what is the positive in his life?
The people that we meet and speak with are very appreciative, especially given all of the hardships that have happened there, the hurricanes, the earthquakes, another hurricane. The suffering that has happened has been a lot. And when you can come to a concert and listen to something beautiful and just take a moment to breathe and experience something peaceful and something joyful, it really has lifted the hearts of people and inspired children, and it's a lot of good reactions that we get.
Inspirando a niños, un proyecto sublime, girar por la isla de Puerto Rico, donde conoció a su amor, el maestro Colón. Dar esa vuelta y entregar algo propio para generar trascendencia. Por eso Cara y Emilio me encantan como amigos, porque entienden que la vida no es solo existir, sino vivir con el prójimo, construyendo oportunidades. Muchas gracias, Cara.
Gracias.
Thanks a lot for your time. Y nosotros agradecidos con el tiempo de ustedes desde Garza Roja, aquí en Novol, nuestro programa tan querido, Arriba, Arriba, Abajo, en este día, con Clara Colón, que ha estado de visita acá y que ha estado tocando para nosotros en este día con su violonchelo. Hasta el próximo encuentro.